Ms. Plunkett, what I need you to know and why you're sensing like frustration from me is I kept waiting to hear you accept any level of responsibility. And I heard no.
Well, I'm sorry.
I gave you a full hearing. I circled back to you on several occasions and said, is there anything else you want me to know? So that was not an invitation, ma'am, for you to interrupt me and tell me your opinion about my opinion. Your opinion of my opinion is irrelevant to me. So I'm just addressing both cases. Oh, you want to talk again? You go right ahead, ma'am. This is clearly your turn to talk. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, say whatever it is you want to say. You clearly need me to understand something that you don't think I understand.
I apologize, Your Honor.
No, go ahead. I will wait.
This probation hearing starts with the defendant admitting she violated every condition the court laid out. But instead of focusing on the violations themselves, she says serious medical problems kept her from complying. She describes breaking her heel, developing a bone infection while in custody, losing her income, and even selling her car just to get by. She also claims she felt pressured into accepting an earlier consent order while she was in jail, so she could return to her doctor. The judge listens carefully, but quickly begins questioning that version of events. From his perspective, it sounds less like she was denied a fair hearing and more like she made a difficult choice to get released sooner. At this point, you can already tell this hearing is heading in a very different direction than she expected.
I mean, you can look at my criminal record and see that I'm not a battery person. I haven't never been convicted of any battery at all. And now this just caught me at a really bad time to where I can't, do anything to help myself in this situation. And I don't have anybody to turn to help me with money. And if I have to go, if I could please, possibly go on the weekend so I could still get to my doctor's appointments.
Okay. All right. Ma'am, anything else you want to tell me?
I'm just worried if I have to go, what am I supposed to do? I won't be able to get to my doctor. So how am I going to be able to know about the condition of my foot? And
Spalding County inmates are provided medical care.
yeah, I'm well aware of that.
Okay. Anything else, ma'am?
No, sir.
Okay. So the evidence is closed. Ms. Plunkett, what I need you to know and why you're sensing like frustration from me is I kept waiting to hear you accept any level of responsibility. And I heard no.
Well, I'm sorry.
I gave you a full hearing. I circled back to you on several occasions and said, is there anything else you want me to know? So that was not an invitation, ma'am, for you to interrupt me and tell me your opinion about my opinion. Your opinion of my opinion is irrelevant to me. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to be quiet now, and you're going to tell me all the rest of the stuff you need to tell me, and then I'm going to talk. Go ahead.
I'm just nervous. I apologize. I don't really know what else to say right now.
Okay. Anything else you want to say before I start talking and you agree not to interrupt me?
I just put myself on the mercy of the court.
Okay. Last chance. Anything else?
And I'll take full responsibility for everything that was said. I didn't mean to ignore that or put that off. I'm just nervous. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. Anything else before I do my talking?
No, sir.
Okay. So now you're going to be quiet and I'm going to talk. Fair enough?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was a yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I kept waiting for her to accept responsibility for anything. I mean, she did admit to the violations, but I kept waiting to hear how she was going to make these things right. And instead, I heard a litany of that she was denied access to a fair hearing. She was called up and caught off guard. And I'm looking at these documents. So each time you're referencing an event that happened in your life, there was a piece of paperwork that was created from that event. And I'm looking at it. And I'm looking at that you were represented in this case. You were represented when you entered this plea. And in both cases, and I'm addressing both cases. I'm just addressing both cases. Oh, you want to talk again? You go right ahead, ma'am. This is clearly your turn to talk. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, say whatever it is you want to say. You clearly need me to understand something that you don't think I understand.
I apologize, Your Honor.
No, go ahead. I will wait.
If this case already has you hooked, you're in the right place. Like and subscribe to Court with Mia. I cover the most epic, jaw-dropping court cases you won't believe are real.
I just keep messing up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's exactly what is happening here, because I have spent this whole morning, at every break, looking at your case and trying desperately to find a way not to go to jail. I need you to understand that since 9 o'clock this morning, I have looked at your case no less than 3 times, trying to find a pathway for me to feel comfortable as the judge of this court to not put you in jail. And I was desperately hoping you were going to come in here and say from the very beginning, I have full responsibility here. I did not do the things I should have done. I understand that I have responsibilities here that I didn't do. But I heard you repeatedly say that we're trying to get money out of you that you didn't have. Well, we're a $0 court. Everybody in this court, except restitution, can work off their fines with community service work, or is unable to work, can get their fees waived. You know, everyone here who has medical issues, we deal with that. We know what to do with that. We know how to help people. We have all kinds of folks who come in here and do their community service work in the very comfortable chairs in the back because they can't go do physical labor. We meet people where they are. And for you to come in here and say that you are denied access to this court because you were caught off guard is disingenuous on its best day, because what I heard was, as a courtesy to you and out of respect for the fact that you were incarcerated, you were given an opportunity to sign a consent order back on November 20th or somewhere there close to. The warrant, which you said you were incarcerated for 4 months, that makes no sense to me at all, because the warrant that was issued that you signed the consent order on was issued on October 8th of 2025, and the consent order was signed a month and 12 days later on November 20th. So this fact that you stayed incarcerated for 4 months, it doesn't even exist in my file. The list of, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. What is it you want me to know?
I forgot about the warrant. That had something to do, I don't remember exactly, but that was lifted. Something to do with Miss Rich. I don't remember the whole spiel of it, and I'm sorry. I'm so nervous. I'm just messing up. I just need to be quiet.
To be fair, that is exactly what I asked you to do.
Yes, sir.
If I might just be very clear, I gave you all the time you wanted to speak, and then I asked you to be quiet and let me speak, and you have utterly failed to do that at every turn. I don't see you as a candidate for probation. I don't see any pathway where this gets any better. I don't see any pathway where this works. And given the fact that this is not the first warrant on this case, and it's getting worse, I don't think this is a relationship we should keep. So I'm revoking both cases. I'm releasing you from all probation obligations, and I'm putting you in the Spalding County Jail.
Okay.
You will stay there until the sheriff decides he has kept you long enough. You have 30 days from today's moment to appeal this decision. The deputies have a wheelchair ready because I told them I couldn't figure out a way to do it, and I was hoping you could talk me into letting you stay out.
Sorry.
But you did not do that. This matter is adjourned. You may go with the deputies.
May I call my uncle?
They'll sort all that out with you.
Why don't you take care of that somewhere else?
He was waiting outside for me.
Let me have yourself
Well,
on.
just hear what he said. Judges, for the record, 25 SR 0846 is inactive.
Okay.
Inactive.
That's the active case?
That's the inactive.
That's the
I
inactive.
mean, I'm sorry, you're right.
That's the active case, okay. And 837 is the consecutive to this case?
I'm gonna put your phone in your little.
Bro, this hearing became less about her injury and more about whether the judge believed she accepted responsibility. I think the inconsistent timeline and repeated interruptions made it difficult for him to justify another chance. I side with the judge here, but do you think jail was the right decision, or should she have received one final opportunity? Let us know in the comments. That's a wrap on another epic case, and honestly, I have so many more where that came from. Drop a comment and tell me what you thought, and make sure you're subscribed to Court with Mia so you never miss the next one. See you there.